We're solving problem 19 from the AMC 12B from 2022. In triangle ABC's, medians AD and BE intersect at G, and triangle AGE is an equilateral. Then cosine of C can be written as m times the square root of p over n, where m and n are relatively prime positive integers, and p is a positive integer not divisible by the square of any prime. What is m plus n plus p? So here we have this very small triangle. I think I drew it too small, but we have it. It's not really drawn to scale, but we have this. So what do we know? This triangle is equilateral. That means it has 60 degrees on all its sides. So say its side length is 2. We can W log that it's 2. So what else do we know? Well, their medians AD and BE. So that means, well, AD has to be equal to AG, so this is also 2. Okay. Or it's not given that, but it is a median, so we have that. And likewise, BG is a median, so it's length 4, that's length 2. Okay, so what else do we know? Well, they're relatively prime, and AE is equal to EC because, well, it's also a median, but that's the midpoint. This is 2 then, right? Okay, so if we have that, what else do we know? Well, if we can use law of cosines to find the length of DC. If we use the law of cosines on DC, we get that DC squared. You simplify it, everything DC squared is 13. DC is equal to the square root of 13. So this is the square root of 13. Yeah. So next we want to find BD. What is that length? Well, since they intersect at B, we can deduce that this length is also the square root of 13 by multiple reasonings. So we have all of this. Now, we want to find out more information, like what is the length of GD and such in AB? Well, what's this giant diagonal AB? Well, again, we want to use law of cosines, and since it's a giant triangle, we get that AB squared is equal to 28. So that means AB is equal to the square root of 28, or 2 root 7. And that is some good information. And now we can use law of cosines again to solve this problem. So basically we get that our length AB squared is equal to all of that squared again. 28 is 4 squared plus 4 minus 13 times 2 times 4. Plus 4 times 2 of cosine of C. So upon solving all of that by using law of cosines again, you will get that the cosine of C is going to be equal to simply 26 minus 16 minus 5. This numerator is 5. The denominator is 2 root 13. But we don't have it in the right form. It wants us in the form of m squared p over n, not this. So we want to rationalize the denominator by multiplying by the square root of 13 on both sides. This becomes positive 13. This becomes 26. And then this 13 just gets added on. So our final value of cosine of C is equal to 5 times the square root of 13 over 26. So 5 plus 13 plus 26 is equal to our answer of 44.